Is logs part 1 probably still?
Yes.
Yep, okay. So we already talked about logarithmic form. That should not be a problem, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Good, excellent. So, in this case, you would say what? X. What? To the?
Square.
Ooh, thank you. Equals.
16.
Good, now can everybody solve that?
Yes.
Good. Now again, we have to be able to move from here to here and from here to here, correct?
Yes.
So this should not be a challenge at this point. If this is still a challenge for you, you need to work harder at it. Okay, so in this case, what are we gonna do? What's the base? Raised to the equals. Good. Can we plug that into a calculator? Good. All right, next. All right, so at this point, we should be able to do these, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so let's condense the functions. Now, what are our rules? What are our rules? Well, we said x squared times x cubed equals x to the fifth. Now, I assume you've watched all the delta mass and the ed puzzles that came before this, so you're already well prepared. If you're not, you failed to do your job, and you're just plain out of luck because you're not doing your work. Now, in this case, what's the answer?
X to the 1 for negative 1.
X to the negative 1. Very good, Eric. Okay, if I have x squared cubed, what do I get?
X to the 5th.
X to the who? X to the 6th. Right, because it's power to a power, correct? Now, so in this case, multiply, so I add, divide, so I subtract, power to a power, so I multiply. Good, now let's talk about logs. If I have 2 log base b of 4, that's a times. So what did it start out as? Well, when I multiply it here, what did it start out as? A double power, correct? So what can I do here? Log base b of 4 squared. So I can pull it up. Okay? Because did this times start as a power?
Yeah.
Good. So now I could also say this, log base x of 3 to the 4th could also be written as
Log base x, log base x3 into the 4 in front.
Can I move it back that way?
Yeah.
Move it up, move it down, move it up, move it down. Close your Chromebooks. That way we're not just watching ed puzzles while Mr. Moore talks. Well, what were you watching?
Film.
All right. With that, we can move it up, we can move it down, right?
Yeah.
No big deal. Okay. We already talked about how log base x of x is what?
1.
Because what's really happening over here?
How many x go into x?
I really have a 1 up there, don't I?
Yeah.
So what can I do? I go, oh, bring it down. Okay. All right. What if I have this? Log base b of 3. I got a log base b of 6. What's my answer?
Log base 2.
Log base b of 2. He is correct. Because what did I do?
6 over 3.
6 over 3. Because again, did I divide so I subtract?
Subtract, so you divide.
Bingo. You got it. Because again, what's the whole point of logs and exponents? Backwards of each other, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we can do first. First thing I always want to start with is anything that's out front here, I want to rebuild it. Yeah, we can rebuild it. I certainly can on the next one. Okay, does that work for you, buddy?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
I agree with you. I second the
Is
motion.
B supposed to stand for anything particular, or is that just a line?
Base.
Okay.
It's unknown base, whatever that is. All right, so with this, now what do I do? Log base b of
16.
16 over 8, which of course I could reduce to 2. How come I can divide?
Because you were subtracting.
Because I was subtracting. That's it. Okay. Again, guys, if you know the exponent rules, it's just a version of exponent rules, right? You got to be able to move both ways. Alex, can I help you?
Why is one of the G's
Because I
Oh, that's-
suck at writing.
Oh, no, because I was looking at it like log, no, that's fine.
Yeah, no, because I suck at writing.
No, I was just, I was trying to like mentally remember it, but kind of, the 8 threw me off. And I don't know what
Oh, all right.
Let me double check, 'cause I'm not thinking fully straight here. If it's a plus, then you would times the.
That's
Yeah.
correct. Here we go. Why don't we do a new one? Is that better, Eric?
That is way better, thank you.
All right, good. So what do I do?
You want to put the 2 over the 4.
Perfect.
So.
And then
Log base B of 5 times.
log base b of 5 times,
16.
right, 4 squared or 16, right, because you're going to simplify all this, right? And remember, what's the name of this thing? It's condensed. What am I doing? All right. Makes sense. Okay. One more? What do you guys think? One more?
Yeah, one more.
What's the only thing I got to do here?
100.
Literally put the 2 up there. Okay, so we're kind of done with that. Let's go to expanding version 1. All right, so now we're going to reverse the process. How do I reverse it?
Oh, you can draw this out to log x squared plus log y.
Right, log x squared plus log y. And if you type that in, it'll mark it wrong. How come, Peggy?
That's up to 2 in front.
That's amazing.
Oh,
You sounded like you had Vinny the ventriloquism. That would make Vinny the
dummy.
ventriloquist assistant. That's right. So what do I need to do now, Vinny?
2 in the front of the log.
Yeah, can we move this up here? So it'd be 2 log x plus log y. What's the base on this right now? 10. How come?
It's always 10.
Because it's always 10 unless it tells you otherwise. Very good. All right.
What's wrong if we put b there?
Yes, it would be.
Okay.
Here we go. What now?
Log x minus 5 log y.
Ooh, he did a twofer, right? Not only did he make this the minus, but he went ahead and went from 5 up here to 5 in the front. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
I mean, are we good here? Is this good, Hickey? Okay. All right, let's go to level 3.
Or you just plug it all in.
This is satisfying.
All right, it's actually not that bad, because what do I do?
Plug it in.
Just plug in.
Oh, well, here's my problem. I cannot plug this in here. How come?
Because it's log of a.
Because this is log of a is -1, not just a equals -1. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
So what do I have to do before I can plug that in?
You have to separate out where it'd be 2 log a minus.
Okay, I'm going to do this in parts. You might be able to do it in your head, but let's follow along.
Okay.
Let's go log a squared minus log of b to the 4 c to the 4. Does everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
I just put a minus in, right? Okay, now why am I doing this in parts?
Because it's going to get more confused. You have the plus there.
Right, this would normally be a plus, correct?
Yeah.
But is it inside a parentheses? So it'll be like, and well, I'll go ahead and put a 2 out here. Everybody's okay with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, minus bracket log b to the 4 plus log c to the 4. Boom. Okay, are we good there?
Yeah.
Can I bring the 4s down?
Yep.
What would I need to give away?
The exponent.
The negative. So I get 2 log a minus 4 log b. Oh, I almost did it. Minus
4 log.
4 log c. Does everybody agree with that?
Yep.
Okay, now, that's the long way and that's why it works. Okay, let's do the short way. Everything in the top is a plus, everything in the bottom is a negative. So could I just do this? Log a squared minus log b to the 4th minus log c to the 4th. Would that make sense? Would that be a quicker way to think about it.
Yeah.
But it is the same, isn't it? And so all I have to do is,
And move to the left, in front.
right? And to finish this problem, now what can I put in?
2 times -1 minus,
Yeah, -1, -6, and 3. So I got -2 plus 24 minus 12. Does everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that too bad?
Nope.
All right. Ooh,
Oh, boy.
ooh. Okay, but it's actually not so bad, because how can I rewrite this part right here? C to the,
3/7.
so close,
7.
7/3. How come?
Big set.
Exponent not opposed.
Yeah, it's like C7, Corvette, to the 1/3 power. Do we agree?
Yeah.
And then what do I do with power to a power? Multiply. Okay, so is that okay?
Yes.
In this case, what do we do? So we're gonna say log of C to the 7/3, then what?
Minus
Minus log
A4
A4.
minus log BT.
There it is. And can I just drop some stuff in the front?
Yeah.
And then can we plug in some numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, is everybody okay with this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And finally, let's go the other way. How do I make this?
Oh, it'd be, log of A over B to the Z power.
Thank you, Corin Hemsworth. All right. Yes, correct. It is log A over B to the Z power. That's correct. I used to have a math teacher in college that was Australian. So it was always log A, B to the Z. And you're like, all right, sure. You're the boss. So there it is. Any questions here? How long should this whole section take you, actually? You know, it's
like 30 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes. That's 8 years
Just a
old.
note so you don't get wrong. Remember, there's a log in front of that, so you don't have to type log in your answer for most of them.
Oh, that is actually a really good point, Corin. They already give you log, don't they?
Yeah, I definitely didn't make that mistake.
Oh, otherwise you'd be blah. You'd be like, you'd have a mathematical stutter.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that. All right, well, good.
I didn't make that.
And so that's Thursday. That's Monday, so should you probably get after that too while you're at it?
Sure.
I think so. And especially since you have a fatty worksheet that's also due Monday.
No, later. That's all.
Oh, okay, well, we'll take your off-topic question shortly. How about that? Okay, as opposed to hot topic. So, all right, with that, that's what I got, guys. Get after it.
So, my off-topic question is, there was a TV show